Ozempic doesn't work for everyone. Do you understand that? You guys think that there's this balloon, and then you get the shot, and then you become a skinny person. It's not how it works. You want to know how I know? Because I had a friend who was, when I met her, and then she just kept going, and the balloon was becoming at capacity. And so I went to her and I said, hey, friend, you got to take Ozempic. She's like, I don't want to take Ozempic. I was like, but you got to take Ozempic because you're, and it's becoming a problem, and you're miserable and you hate your life, and you're not going to work out because we already tried it. And I want you to be around, not being mean, but you can't keep going. You know what I mean? And so she took the Ozempic. But you know what? She's like, I got terrible side effects because she was eating like junk. Okay, you can't eat greasy food. She's, I don't eat junk. You do. You do. You're trying to trick me, and I'm not that stupid.
Come to the GLP1 dark side. I feel like a Sith in this thing. Anyway, I got a no comfort hoodie. Listen, so I couldn't do stitching on this video, so I decided to grab it and talk about it. So the thing is, semaglutide is not going to work for a lot of people, right? It's got one component. That's not going to work for everybody. People always get upset with me when I say this in the support groups, but it's the truth of the matter. Semaglutide, Wegovy, Ozempic, it's got, people have a tendency to have higher side effects, more extreme side effects, less weight loss. You can go read the studies. I'm not making it up. I'm not saying it to be mean. If you lost a lot of weight on semaglutide, more power to you. It does not work well for everyone. The same is going to be true of every GLP-1 type med that hits the market, right? So what would I recommend for this person's friend? I would recommend that they try tirzepatide, right? Zepbound, Mounjaro. They may have better results. They may have to wait until the next tier comes out, right? But it's important to remember that not every med, even if you're doing everything correctly, not every med is going to be a good fit for every person. So I want to be very careful about creators who are not on a GLP-1 talking about, oh, you got to do the things, you can't eat the greasy food, you got to work out, right? We have to be very careful about that because it walks a very fine line that sounds like you are a failure. If you are on a medication that's not working for you, that doesn't mean that you failed. And I think it's important that we need to keep that in the back of our minds because it's very easy to just blame the person, right? We have been fat shaming and fat blaming people their entire lives. So let's be careful about doing that going forward. Let's help our friends to find something that works for them and help them in their struggles if they are struggling nutritionally.